Alright, Shalawam. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, praise, and glory to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi. Double honors to my apostle elders of Greatmillstone that taught me this truth. And peace and blessings to you brothers out there that's pushing this word in all truth and sincerity. Shalawam. And this is the brother Amon here for GMS Charlotte. I want to come and make this video just to dispel this rumor or this saying in the world that the Lord done away with the laws, man, of concerning the dietary law, man. All right, because especially to you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man, you who are the chosen Israelites, the Israelites, chosen people of the Lord, we were given a guideline of what we can and cannot eat, man. Okay, because our people suffer from major health problems, and it mostly comes from what they eat, man, what they put into the system. All right, so the Lord has the herbs down here, which is the vegetation for our benefit, but He also allowed us to eat meats too, man. So there's certain meats that we can and cannot eat, which if you read in the dietary law, Leviticus 11 and Deuteronomy 14. It tells you what we can and cannot eat, man. But, thanks to this Christianity, they push that, the laws is done away with. You can eat whatever you want to eat. You can do whatever you want to do. And at the end of the day, that's a law created by the so-called white man to help dig our people into the pit of destruction even more, man. All right, to destroy our people. And our people have taken that hook, line, and sinker, man. But I want to make this video to dispel that lie, man, and bring out the truth of the matter. All right. So I want to start out in Matthew, St. Matthew 5:17, man, because like I said, the Christians believe that Yahawah, Yahawashi, who the world ignorantly calls God and Jesus, that they did away with the laws, man, which I'm about to get. This is coming out of the Yahawashi, so-called Jesus' mouth, man. This is red letter, all right? This is Matthew 5:17, which reads, "Think not that I am come to destroy the law or the prophets. I am come not to destroy, but to fulfill," right? So the Lord, out His mouth, said that He didn't come to destroy the law, man. So that right there lets you know that the law, statutes, and commandments are still in effect to this day, man. The dietary law that He established whenever He gave the laws to Moses, all the way back whenever he went up to Mount Sinai, man, those laws still stand to this day, man. Okay? So the dietary law, it stands right now. Our people are not supposed to be eating pork, shrimp, crab, lobster, dogs, cats, alligators, snake, rodents, whatever the hell else our people indulge in that's unclean, man. It's a strict law that we were given to abide by, man. And the health effects that come from eating these unclean animals, which I'm not gonna get the scripture, man, because like I said, it's Deuteronomy 14 and Leviticus 11 give you a guideline on what you cannot and can't eat, man. Okay, so you're not supposed to eat anything that doesn't chew up the cud or split up the hoof. That any fish that doesn't have any scales or fins, or any bird that eats upon other birds, man. The birds of prey, man. They're just giving a rough summary of what the law is, man. All right. Our people love to eat pork, shrimp, crab, lobster, shrimp, and so on. These other nasty animals, man. Unclean animals. And they wonder why their health is messed up, man. Mainly pork and shrimp is the main ones our people indulge in. But the Lord said that He didn't come to destroy the law. So the law of the dietary law is still in effect, man. Okay? I'm going to further prove that, because that you got people that go off of this, the Old Testament was done away with when the Lord died, so the laws are no longer here. When the Lord was on the scene, He never said anything about the Old Testament being done away with, man. Okay? But this is John 5:46, which reads, "For had ye believed Moses, you would have believed me, for he wrote of me. But if you believe not his writings, how shall ye believe my words?" Right? So the Lord said that if you were to believe Moses back whenever he gave the law, statutes, and commandments to the children of Israel all the way back then you would believe him, because he spake. He said Moses spake of him, man. When you read the accounts of Yahawashi throughout the New Testament, all he did was quote the Old Testament, man. Because like the scripture said, he comes in the volume of the book, man. Alright? Moses spake about Yahawashi whenever he was on the scene, man. Alright? So the Lord, he put it out plain, man. If you believe Moses, then you're gonna believe me. But if you didn't, then if you didn't believe Moses, then you won't believe me, man. And you see that to this day, because you got those same wicked ass niggas that was back during the time of when Moses was on the scene, that was rebelling against Moses, that didn't want to listen to Moses. We see them right back here doing the same exact thing, man. Doing the same thing, man. Being that same rebellious ass nigga, man. Alright? But the Lord also spoke about this concerning Moses too, man. Alright, this is Hebrews 10:28. And it reads, "He that despised Moses' law died without mercy, 102 or 3." It's like it said, "He that despises Moses' law died without mercy under 2 or 3 witnesses," man. So if you despising the laws, you dying, and you see that to effect to this day, man. Our people, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, are the most destroyed we have ever been, and mainly a main component in that is what they eating, man. Because they don't understand that these foods that they putting into their systems is destroying them, man. And you eating pig, you eating any type of pork, man. That pork is putting worms into your body, eating away at your insides, man. Your brain, your intestines. You eating swine, man. You have worms inside of your body, man. Believe it or not, and it's killing you from the inside out. That's why your body is inflamed. That's why you all fat looking. Have these different diseases like high blood pressure. Gout, because your body's inflamed, man. All right. All a pig is a damn a trash can that the Lord created on this earth to eat the waste, man. Because like my brother Bayan always says, man, you're not gonna see the Lord come out with a giant dustpan and a broom to sweep up all the mess out the earth, man. No, he has animals that's down here to do that, such as the pig on the land and the shrimp in the sea, man. Because all the shrimp does in the ocean is eat the bacteria and things out of the ocean, man, to keep the ocean clean, man. But you people thinking it's a delicacy to eat shrimp, eating lobster, eating oysters, pork, Our people don't understand that this stuff that they love to eat that tastes so good is actually killing them, man. But if they listen to Moses, if they listen to the law, then they wouldn't be in the predicament they're in, man. They would be in a healthier state of mind, okay? Because these foods that they're eating are destroying them from the inside out, man, and it's killing them slowly. All right, that's why our people are unfit like they are, man. Everybody's all fat, eating this crap, man. These unclean animals, along with these GMOs and everything, man. All right, because at the end of the day, you want to learn how to get healthy. As far as food wise, man. This is one of the things that you should do concerning the law, man. This is Jeremiah 6:16, and it reads, "Thus saith the Lord, stand ye in the ways, and see and ask for the old paths, where is the good way, and walk therein, and ye shall find rest for your souls. But they said, we will not walk therein." Right? Because our people don't think about how we used to do in the ancient world, man. because they choose to go off of what is here and now. They choose to go off of their fleshly desires. They lust for these unclean things, man. Okay, but this is we're put here to remind our people of that, man. All right, verse 17 says, "Also I set watchmen over you, saying, hearken to the sound of the trumpet. But they said, we will not hearken." And we see that, man. We that's why we out here on the highways and byways telling our people, hey, stop eating pork, stop eating crab, stop eating shrimp, lobster, you know, and whatever else unclean animals that you eat, man, because it's killing you, man. All right, it's killing you, and you don't even consider that, man. Our people have the worst health problems because they don't consider that these animals that they are eating are is destroying their bodies, man. All right, these heathens can eat this stuff, man, because the Lord didn't create them to have these law, statute, commandments. These law, statute, commandments is what separate us from these heathen, man. All right, these heathen can go and eat monkeys, dogs, cats, bats, whatever they want to eat, man, and nothing happened to them. But you see, our people do try to be like the heathen, and you see the effect that it has on them, man. That's why they dying like they are, man. That's why they sick like this, man, because they don't. This is one of the many ways that they reject the law. I mean, reject the Lord through His laws, man. Okay, because I'm gonna get that just to back up what I said, man. This is Deuteronomy 30 and 19, and it reads, "I call heaven and earth to record this day against you that I have set before you life and death, blessing and cursing. Therefore choose life, that both thou and thy seed may live." Right. So the Lord set His laws, statute, commandments up for us to be through a way of life. All right. But our people rather choose the ways of death, which is this system. You know, the system pushes eating pork, crab, lobster, and all these different unclean animals. Every time you turn the TV on, man, it's a goddamn commercial about some damn pork or some shrimp, man, or some crab legs or some lobster. Man, it's disgusting, man. Our people don't know what real food is, man. You know, there's all types of different animals that's clean that we can eat that our people never even thought about eating, man. Our people never ate a bison, you know, buffalo. You know, some people never even ate a lamb before, man. You know, and that's our custom to eat lamb. You know, for the Passover, our people never even ate a lamb before, man. But they rather eat a goddamn pork chop or some damn lobster and steak, man. Thinking that's good eating, man. Them people are stupid, man. That's what they said. They choose death, right? And they are feeling the curses from eating these unclean animals through these diseases like high blood pressure, gout, you know, tumors, cancer, and all these different things. It's from eating these damn defiled foods, these abominable foods, man. All right, verse 20. That thou mayest love the God, that thou mayest love Yahawah thy power, and that thou mayest obey His voice, and that thou mayest cleave unto Him, for He is thy life and the length of thy days, that thou mayest dwell in the land which the Lord sware unto thy fathers, to Abraham, for Isaac, and to Jacob, to give them. Right. So the Lord said that His ways are life for us, man, and the length in our days, man. Because our people's lifespans are shortened because they eat these abominable foods, which is killing them. Because once again, our people perish from a lack of knowledge, man. Like Hosea 4:6 says, man, and Jeremiah 4:22. Our people don't care about anything as long as it tastes good, man. They swear up and down that everything tastes like chicken. Niggas that eat a snake, a damn alligator, or a damn squirrel, and swear up and down it tastes like chicken. Oh man, you people are just bugged out, man. It's disgusting, man. When back in the ancient world, you wouldn't dare catch our people eating none of the foods that these people eat nowadays, man. It was a disgrace to eat pork back in the ancient world, man. It's crazy, man. All right, because at the end of the day, these Christians push that because they through this Christianity, man. You know, this is one of the main verses I'm about to get that they use to try to justify this, man. This St. Matthew 15 and 11, and reads, it says, "Not that which goeth into the mouth defileth a man, but that which cometh out of his mouth, this defileth a man." And Christians are trying to twist that and put that as, you can eat anything, man, because whatever the Lord made everything clean, so there's no longer unclean food. Which what it means is, the foods that are still unclean and abominable, they still defile you, man. But the things that come out of your mouth, such as false philosophy, false doctrines, lies, and things of that nature, those also defile you, man. But the unclean foods, they still defile you, man. Which I'm gonna get a precept real quick to further back that up, man. Because you can't make an unclean thing clean, man. It's impossible. All right. This is Job 14 and 14. So just like Job 14 and 4 says, "Who can bring a clean thing out of an unclean thing?" It's like, who can bring an unclean? It's like, who can bring a clean thing out of an unclean? Not one. All right. So it's impossible to bring an unclean thing and make it into a clean thing, man. Alright, so pork was deemed unclean. It's still unclean to this day. Shrimp, crab, lobster, and anything outside of the dietary law is still deemed as an abomination, man. Alright? So you people gotta wisen up, man, and stop listening to these false prophets and these devils, man. Okay? Because they're leading you on the wrong path. Alright? Because I'm going to go back to this Matthew 15 and 11, which reads again, "Not that which goeth into the mouth defileth a man, but that which cometh out of the mouth, this defileth a man." Because the doctrines that's outside of the true doctrine, such as the so-called white man, can make it into the kingdom of heaven and be ruling alongside of us, man, or the Lord being a so-called white man, or his people and the angels being so-called white men, saying America's not going to be destroyed. Any and everything that's not of the scriptures, man, that defileth you, man. That's what that scripture means, man. And I'm gonna get another precept to further land back on that. All right. Hebrews 13, verse 8, which reads, "Yahawashi Hamashiach, the same yesterday and today and forever." So the Lord never changed, man. And we know that through Yahawashi, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus, he's a reflection of Yahawah, man. So what Yahawah is what Yahawashi is, man. And he says that he's the same yesterday and today and forever. So the Lord never changed, man. Alright. Verse 9. "Be not carried about with divers and strange doctrines, for it is a good thing that the heart be established with grace, not with meats, which have not profited them that have been occupied therein." Right. So these meats, is just another word for doctrines, man, philosophies. So whenever you first come in this truth, you start out with the milk, and then once you grow, that's when you start getting to the meat, man, which is like the heavier things in this truth, man. Such as Cornelius being an Israelite, or the certain mysteries of the parables and all that, man. Those are meats, man. But these damn false doctrines is also meats too, man. And they're meats of destruction, man. That's going to lead you to destruction, because the law being done away with thing, that's a major stumbling block for our people. Mainly the 2/3, man, because firmly believe that they can eat whatever they want to eat, man, and not ever wonder about the consequences of eating this stuff, man. But that's a snare that the Lord placed upon them. So, we don't lose sleep when we see a nigga goddamn go into cardiac arrest for being a fat piece of crap, man. All right, nigga gotta get his whole damn leg amputated because all he did was eat pork and shrimp his whole damn life, man. So, these judgment that the Lord gives to these people is well deserved because they don't hearken unto the laws of the Lord, man. All right, and to fully put this out, man, because you people that are still doing these things are gonna eventually let that follow suit until this this RFID chip, this mark of the beast, that's gonna be pushed, man. Cause back like I mentioned earlier, man, back in the day, in the ancient world, it was a shame for our people to eat these unclean animals, man. Our people rather chose death than to damn eat pork, to eat shrimp or crab, man. Or eat any of these unclean animals. Our people didn't take part in eating that mess. Cause we kept the laws, to the best of our abilities all the way back then, man. So our people chose, or rather die, which I'm gonna get an account, with the Maccabees brothers, that they rather chose death over eating swine, man. But our people right now, man, they eat swine for free, man. They go to McDonald's and get a double, or Wendy's and get a double bacon cheeseburger, and think that they eat good, man. It shows you how far from grace our people have fallen, man. All right, this is 2 Maccabees chapter 7, verse 1, and it says, "And it came to pass also that 7 brethren with their mother were taken and compelled by the king against the law to taste swine's flesh, and were tormented with scourges and whips." So our people was tortured because they didn't want to eat a bite of pork, man. Just a bite, man. All right, our people chose torture than to even taste the swine, bro. That just shows you, man, the integrity level of how our people used to have compared to now, man. All right, verse 2. "But one of them that spake first said thus, What wouldst thou ask for or learn of us? We are ready to die rather than transgress the laws of our father." Alright, so that shows you where the line was drawn at, man. Our people chose death rather than break the law, statutes, and commandments, man. And all the damn heathen wanted them to do was just taste the freaking pork, man. Just you ain't gotta eat a whole piece, just taste it, man. And he went to the extent where he was gonna give them like riches for breaking the laws of Yahawashi. Our people still had integrity until the end, and was tortured and killed, in front of each other, man. It shows you what the state of our people in now, man, who will just go and eat all these abominable foods willingly, man, for no purpose other than it tasting good, man. I was gonna say that same mindset that I just explained, man, is how these people gonna do, man, because this temptation that these brothers, the Maccabee brothers went through, and their mother, is gonna be that same temptation when it comes when this mark of the beast is gonna be made mandatory, man. Our people gonna take that on with no hesitation. It's like how they eat these damn abominable foods with no hesitation, man. Okay, I'm gonna end it with this scripture right here, man. And this is the mind state that you should have, and not listening to these damn false doctrines, man. Cause this law is still here. It was never done away with, man. Okay. This is Psalms 89 and 34, which reads, "My covenant will I not break, nor alter the thing that is gone out of my lips." Right. So we're not going to break the covenant that we made, that the Lord made with our forefathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, all the way down to us, man, the descendants of our forefathers, man. That covenant still stands unto this day. So the Lord commanded us not to eat abominable foods, and we're not going to do that, man. And it says, nor alter the thing that has gone out of my lips, which is the whole full road, man, the whole doctrine, man. We're not going to change anything up, man. We're not going to change and lie to our people, telling our people, you know, it's okay, you can eat whatever you want to eat. Nah, man, we're going to keep it hot, man. We're going to tell you, hey, stop eating that shit, you're going to die, man. All right? It's killing you. All you got to do is just do a little research, man. Hey, it's worth a Google. Go look it up, man. You see the health benefits behind you eating these damn foods, man. All right? You know, so we're gonna stand firm for Yahawashi and remember that these Christians are nothing but a bunch of grape juice drinking lunatics who don't research nothing, man. They just follow the blind, man. You know, the scripture said the blind leadeth the blind, and both shall fall into a ditch, man. So, hey, man, all you brothers out there, you know, that happen to stumble across this video when you're trying to find the truth, hey, do your own research, man. Because these Christianity lunatics, man, are going to lead you to death, man. So with that, I want to give all my honor, praise, and glory to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi. Double honors to my apostle elders of Greatmillstone that taught me this truth. And salutations to you brothers that's pushing this word, man. And keep pushing. We almost out of here, man. Lord willing. You know, we ain't got too much longer in this hellhole. And you got to worry about seeing these damn abominable foods being pushed on our people for 2 months longer. Shalawam.